fungus and mold glaze the grotesque creature's face and body, a voice drifts into your mind as you gaze upon the misshapen servant.
Leave this one. Come to me. We must speak. Seek me. Seek the Sovereign.
The Myconid denounces your theft. It means to punish you. The Myconid calms. You may go in peace.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi. I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking. Very well. I have mushrooms to catalog. Perhaps Ammelium is right. I should get a mask.
What's next?
So many minds connected. What could they accomplish?
All right.
Ripple
What
bark
now?
could sustain an entire village if seeded properly. Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep? A common phenomenon in the Underdark, I'm afraid. Could I ask what you were searching for to begin with? Forgive me. Being inquisitive is in my nature. Yes, but it has abundant natural resources. Spores, water orbs, Trillimac. I've studied them for years.
There is rare magic in the Underdark too. Fairsres. It radiates from the earth, warping, teleportation, and divination magic.
This is not a wasteland. It is a glorious ecosystem. Every civilization here could thrive without conflict. You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Ammelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside her head, but she hasn't turned.
No ceromorphosis? That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Geich, your head will make a fine trophy for my queen.
Please hold. I understand your rage against my kin. One of my brethren forced a tadpole into your eye. Or ear, perhaps? But I assure you, I stand with the Society of Brilliance, not the colonies of my people.
Fool! They infest your head and invade your dreams, and still you would parley.
I ask only that you refrain from violence. I respect that your opinion of my kind may be charged. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
As Ameluon's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis. I can only theorize, but I suspect your transformation would be both agonizing and instantaneous.
I thought it was always agonizing, Amelie.
Well, yes, but that wasn't my point. No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma.
Death. It means you would have to die first to extract the tadpole.
But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination. A nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion. Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind. A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness and Timusk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mystra as a cleric. She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
May your travels be safe and swift. seen anything like? Is my species evolving?
The Myconid knows of your transgressions. They must be punished. The trader appears encouraged by your interest in this item, though of course you'll need to pay for it.
But
The scholar.
and Michael, it's curious to find a surface dweller here. Truly remarkable. You must be what I have a. Omelia,
I hope.
it is.
No? Are you look?
Gay.
Please, one, but I assure you, if that open your mind to
As a man, it feels.
that, but the lava isn't, no, and even without, it is not, but not to worry. Should you transform, a naughty, the design was lost, but, there may be a way to bypass that stasis. I do not intend to, I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from a tincture distilled from a I would but be Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The time
The... I imagine Lenore... I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused.
may your I have never seen anything like it, Blur. Is my species evolving?
It might be enough to cover rent. Seems the shrooms are letting in more people every day. You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf. Balin's his name. Bald, blue tunic, dumb as a stick. Right. Never mind. Please. I know better than to promise coin to a stranger. He'll find his own way out, or he won't. I'll wait a little longer. What a blatant waste it'd be to come all the way down here for nothing. Are you? Well? right now. Waiting for that idiot Balin's return. Unless you've seen him, we don't have much to discuss. Like I told you already, I'm waiting for that lummox Balin. The rest is my own business.
No time to dally.
Keeping the old turnip.
No one stopped me yet. Is that blood? No, never mind.
Reckon it might be enough to cover rent.
My faith will guide me.
Balin, where are you?
No rest for the wicked, I see.
I've got a long road ahead.
Fleshwalker, tongue talker. Far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
It cringes in response to your sunny vision. It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
Dwegar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. I do not belong here. I am not welcomed here.
That's a Susa tree.
Sharp. Deep.
These things drain away one's
And
magic.
still fresh.
Shouldn't linger here.
Some monster did this. Marking its territory.
What did you mean before, Gale? A woman with shadows for eyes, you said?
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
These boots have seen everything.
I will ascend.
Make way.
Need to act fast. Better fetch that.
There's something about these flowers. Feels like my magic's wilting.
Gone with the weave. Swiftly now.
Where do I go from here? Fall by my hand.
Let me recite their demise.
Never a dull moment.
I will ascend.
Hells! We're attracting too much attention.
Time to strike.
Can't give give up. Not now.
Swords meet sorcery.
There is work to do. You seemed quite forward with your compliments earlier. We'd only just met.
Seize the day, I say. More now than ever.
Careful you don't pull a muscle in your haste.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Eager for battle. I will not fall before my time.
No time to rest? Another step forward. I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Taking position.
Don't get too close.
Never a dull moment.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
You have something precious to my kin. An heirloom. I will have it back.
Heirloom? Plunder from some conquered realm, more like. This artifact is the only thing keeping us from becoming slaves to our parasites. Be glad I have it.
I do not wish to spill blood here. Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win. You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward!
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned. She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
speak. It is over where I am concerned. It is through conflict that we strengthen our bonds. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again. The next resolution may not end in her favor. Eager for battle.
Let's get going.
I don't think there'll be any more trouble between Lae'zel and I, if you were wondering. We can all sleep easier now. Well, apart from all the rest. You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes. If you're sure. Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Oh, I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight to the death over that artifact. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment. Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on. Trust no one.
can't give up now.